Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So FIU's offense has the ball first today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that.
Turning it on! He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Quickly to the tight end. All right, guys, let's talk about Florida International. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the single back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Panthers! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll try the run. Sweet cut there. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Going for the big play. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Give to Brown. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Kennesaw State right back to work. They're going to ride this running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. To the air, it's Glenn. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. The offense cashing it in on that drive. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on 3rd. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Panthers are moving quickly down the field. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Paul. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. From the gun, they'll try the middle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is a guy that could find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Unloads to the right. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Florida International. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Kennesaw State right back to work. The play-action fake. Got him downfield. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
So now it's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down. Offense, quick tempo. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. They booted away on fourth down. He'll field the punt. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. Drills him with the stiff arm. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Panthers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
To throw, it's Jenkins. And his throw is incomplete. Let's take a minute to look at Florida International. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
Just outside the red zone, if they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. To the air on first down. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Panthers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10.
I think to be a good third down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these third and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, FIU. They'll try to tack one more on their score. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Ball down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. Kennesaw State right back to work.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now on second down. Back to throw, it's Glenn. Quickly complete. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere, it's a turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Kick is in the air. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got a man, it's Joyner. Breaks into the open. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
The short hands, it's Joyner. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. Tempo in overdrive. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Just a short pass to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. They didn't get too greedy there. They knew what they needed, and he gets it just past the sticks.
Yeah, and I'd like to see the defense maybe be a little bit more aggressive, a little more in the face, because QBC's easy access. I'm going to throw the football. My receiver's got a little bit of space. He can get the first down. I'd like to see the defense make him work for it a little bit more.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds a man on the right. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looking to throw on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at half.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Owls!
So nice to have the run game, so nice to trust in it, so nice to cut this game to a one-possession game. Halftime now becomes a lot more bearable. Coaches ain't yelling and screaming. We got to get this fixed, but we got some positive mojo on our side.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Sets up the screen. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Panthers can really attack on this second and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Plenty of time in the pocket, and he'll sling it out to the left. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Buying some time. That's reeled in. It's Paul. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Going to sling it on second down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Dead center perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds.
Got it. Clear.
The run from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Back to throw, it's Glenn. Looking to the big tight end. Fires the pass, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And it's frustrating because you go into half and the coaches tell you what they want to accomplish. Listen, you've seen this the whole first half. This is what they're doing. Not a good job coming out first drive, trying to get some momentum created. Turn it over to the other team. Give them a good field position now, too. Not the ideal start.
Might as well give it to him again. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass. Dances away. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. Lets it fly. Pulls it in, it's Bryson. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to get it in. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive.
31, Kennesaw State.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Florida International offense is back on the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Leaves it with the back. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. He's got it. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Dumps it to the back. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Hauls it in. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll keep it himself. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Kennesaw State right back to work. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And it's a deadlock here in the 3rd quarter after the field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big CUSA matchup for you.
And the returner is stopped. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Now rolling to the left. He'll try to do it himself. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's Jenkins. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got the first down. Oh, he's got some space. And how about that run? A huge gain and the slide at the end. They go back to work for the first down in the final period of this one. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The offense changing the play. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's McNeil. Touchdown, Panthers! They've got the lead here in the 4th. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Kennesaw State right back to work. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Caught close to the marker, it's Bryson. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Try and play action. Pulls it in. It's Bryson. There he goes. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Owls.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. The short hands, it's McNeil. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Lewis. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, it's Paul. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He's got an open man. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Throwing right. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. Unloads quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give out of the gun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
And this is the chance for this offense. A first and goal, fourth quarter, trying to tie the game up. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to scramble. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking for a man. It's Jenkins. He's going for the big play. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. The holder will find a spot at the 38-yard line. That means a 48-yarder and a chance to win.